A brilliant attacking performance from the team, very good from you as well. How good was it all round, especially going forward?
It was a very good result. It was away, and it's so important for the team. Of course, all the team played well, and yeah, we are so happy with the work and the result as well.
Did you feel like you were dangerous as a team every time you went forward, especially first half?
Yeah, this is what Mikel asked to us. Every time we go to the final third, we need to be dangerous.
How important was Alexander Lacazette in that, dragging the centre halves deep and giving you space to drive into?
He's so good on that. He always attracts the centre back, and I have the chance to go in behind, and we are doing it well.
Yeah, so how confident are you feeling in front of goal right now? Two very different but really nice finishes.
I was a great pass from Granit, and yeah, thanks to him as well. And yeah, was two good goals.
Yeah. Did you especially enjoy the second one, little dink?
Yeah, not just me. I think the whole team.
Is it really fantastic to be part of that youthful forward attacking players behind Lacazette, yourself, Saka, Smith Rowe, Ødegaard, so much talent, all improving together?
Yeah, as I always say, we have a young team, but a very strong team, very good players. And you saw today, Emil came from the bench and scored another goal, and I'm so happy for the team and for him as well.
Enjoying a real purple patch of form right now, contributed 6 goals in his last 6 appearances. What did you make of his latest outing in an Arsenal shirt?
Well, again, he's somebody that the Arsenal fans know is capable of doing what he's doing. It was a case of him continually, he just kept picking up these injuries, and they weren't little injuries, they were quite big injuries. And I think when he came back, he was in too much of a rush to try and get back in, try to prove himself. But I think the manager's got a lot of faith with him. He's been very patient with him. He's kept him out when a lot of Arsenal fans, myself included, wanted him to be in there, for the reasons what we saw before the game, and the runs off the ball. The fact that when he does get into the positions to score, he's very accomplished. And that is now, seems to be coming to fruition. Like I said, that's his 6th game on the spin now, and he's somebody that now you have to say, with what he's doing, he's becoming a real fulcrum of that team.
Yeah. He certainly adds dynamism. You said that earlier today, but goals are clearly a big part of what he does now too.
Yeah, different type of performance today because it was different opposition. It was easier opposition tonight from West Ham. Yes, he got his goal against West Ham, but worked really hard defensively as well. Today he didn't have to, but he had to be clinical up top. You know, he scored the goal, the most important one, to set the ball rolling, because they had missed a few chances up until then. And his second one was a very different type of finish, but equally accomplished. This is the first goal. You see him just the bottom of the screen. Drama has lost him to a certain extent, but once it falls from here, one thing in his mind, onto it, he's anticipating more than everybody else, more than the defenders, and smashes it in the back of the net.
Yeah.
See Adam Forshaw here, just gets lost, gets distracted to Ødegaard for some reason.
Yeah, that was a Leeds' night tonight. They were all over the place, especially in the first half, and Arsenal started well again. Forshaw's got to clear it there. He doesn't clear it. I don't think that's a foul. And then from there, you know, the goalkeeper's done well to actually get a hand to it, but it's a very clinical finish. He's gone high, you know what I mean, which is really good as well. He's gone higher, so the goalkeeper can't really get too much of a hand on it, and then bam, with the power. Really. Arsenal needed to score that at that stage.
Yes, they'd already had a good few chances before then.
Yeah, they needed to score one of them.
What about that tangle, shall we say, Steve, between Lacazette and Forshaw?
Yeah, I think it's just the coming together, isn't it? Of course, Leeds will say it was a foul, and they've got every right to. He doesn't really make contact. This is an awful goal. That's a terrible ball. Sorry to say, but you can't have all white shirts running one way, and then you play a blind pass into a dangerous area for it to be counter-attacked. And they don't half counter-attack. You see Drama bottom of the screen. He's off because he thinks he's helping his forwards. He wants to get up the pitch because they're losing. But this blind pass right into the centre, it's just...
What's good about this is his touches. He's off balance and everything, but it's the touches what kill the keeper. The keeper's probably looking for a poor touch so as he could come out and pounce, but he doesn't have one, even when he's off balance. And this is what I remember scoring the same kind of goal against Chelsea when he ran through, bang, bang, 3 good touches for goalkeepers in no man's land. And then you've got to have the composure to know, right, I'm just going to lift it over him now, because in that instance, in that situation, goalkeepers are looking for it to come out and smother him. He didn't have one.
Does that finish show you where his confidence levels are right now?
No, because like, I know that he's capable of doing that finish, but what he was doing while everything was going okay for Arsenal when he's come back from injury and he's coming off the bench was rushing that sort of finish. But now, maybe with the fact that Aubameyang's not in and around him, you know, maybe he knows that the manager, he's had 5 games on the spin now, 6 games on the spin now, and, you know, he knows that he's going to play. So that kind of gives you a little bit of a, you know, you walk with your chest up a bit, with your head up, like, I'm the man now, I'm going to show them when I get the opportunities. And what we've seen when he gets the opportunities, how he finishes with aplomb.
It's amazing how these things almost coincide with each other, with the Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang issue and Martinelli given a chance and clearly grabbing it with
Maybe
both
that's
hands.
why. Maybe that's why you look at someone like Arteta and he looks very like he's very confident in what he's doing, because this guy is answering what the manager wants now, because the manager needs them to perform to exonerate him from what's happening out there.
Yeah, and that's right, isn't it? And he you know, he's undroppable at the moment. His place is not in any doubt. To be honest, all of them who are playing and starting at the moment, their place is set in stone, isn't it? That's Arsenal's best 11 there that we saw today. Whether you have Smith Rowe or Ødegaard, but Ødegaard is certainly playing well enough. And if that starting 11 is fitting well, they roll again on Boxing Day against Norwich, and you'd fully expect them to go again and beat Norwich. Then they've got Wolves. Let's go again at home. So this is, you know, it's a really interesting time to see if he can keep them all happy, keep them all fit. But they're in a real good moment, aren't they? You know, the 4 points clear of West Ham. You know, 3 days ago, they were behind West Ham. They've suddenly gone 4 points clear from them. And they're playing really well.
Yeah. What will Aubameyang be thinking right now?
Well, you say what he'll be thinking right now, because, like I say, we don't know what's happened. We only know half of the story at the moment, and it's not clear enough. But I know for a fact, if I'm a striker, I'm probably feeling a little bit aggrieved, simply because your team's winning without you. No striker, I don't care who you are, whatever's happened, is happy if the team's winning and you're not playing and they're scoring. You're not happy. You want to get back in there. You want to be amongst that.
Yeah, let's have a look at Arsenal's third goal, shall we? Bukayo Saka got on the score. Martinelli and his form for Arsenal in recent games. He's picked up where he left off, although Leeds didn't quite help themselves with that first goal.
No, they didn't, but at the same time, you know, Arsenal started very well. They started very well in respect of how they started against West Ham. They stopped them from playing. And when you get players like this, in this form, and Leeds are playing as poorly as they are, you're going to get punished. And so, you know, there's so many mistakes that Stevie's going to go through. But again, by now it should have already been 3-0.
What can you say? Unfortunately, Leeds have been truly, truly awful, haven't they? And I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for some of the kids. They're not helped at all. For sure, an experienced pro should just clear his lines. He may feel as if he's fouled, but there wasn't a lot in it. But Arsenal have been excellent. Everything you said before the game is just completely unravelled for Leeds. They're not organised. They're all over the place. Whenever Arsenal run forward, they look as if they're going to score. It's as bad as you've seen.
Man-to-man, you know,
It's well, actually, before we get to the man-to-man approach, let's have another closer look at the build-up to that goal for Martinelli. You see here, Alexandre Lacazette attempts to get the ball, which he doesn't get.
I don't think.
So is there a foul here on Adam Forshaw?
No, I don't think there is. Simply because Adam Forshaw is trying to go that way with the ball, and like their bodies meet afterwards. But I don't think it's Lacazette's move has made him go that direction, Manish. So he's trying to go in that direction anyway. And Lacazette here, I can't see no contact there at all. So I think that they've probably checked that, and they were right. He hasn't done anything.
Yeah,
he hasn't done
you know what?
There.
You can't blame that, because Arsenal should have been 3 up before then, and they've gone on to score another 3 goals afterwards. And if Marcelo Bielsa doesn't do something radical at half-time and forget about trying to get back into this game, just stop conceding goals. If they don't, this is going to be 5, 6, 7-0 again.
Another 7.
Yeah, well, it will be, because Arsenal have had 15 chances, 11 on target. I mean, this should not happen in a Premier League game.
It should be 5 now. Lacazette's had 2 chances where, if he's more clinical, he should score them, because they're both excellent chances, not half chances.
We know they've got problems,
chances.
Leeds. We know they've got loads of problems, but you cannot play as open as that with this team today. You just have to get in, stay strong, play for 0-0.
And when you're stretched as much as Leeds are currently, the last thing you need, really, is to be punished for every mistake. And the second goal for Arsenal also came from a Leeds error.
Well, it did, yeah, but it's fantastic play again. Martinelli in the right position. This is just fantastic finish. Brilliant finish.
Composed.
You know, composed. You know, he kept himself balanced. But Stevie, sorry. Even those options, they're not very good for Leeds.
No.
The options, they're all gone beyond the guy on the ball. He's got 3 men chasing him down. You've got the right back, 37, who's actually ball watching. He doesn't need to be in a go. He doesn't need to leave Martinelli because you've got Rafinha there already. But then you look at it, so you've got Koch who's trying to go in maybe to deal with Lacazette. So he's left a massive space in the middle there, and Martinelli's just having just pure joy.
I mean, that was an awful ball by Harrison before, playing in blind inside the pitch like that. But this is another one. Ødegaard's in loads of space, frees Saka. I mean, I don't want to.
When you look at, he's got him there. Forshaw is actually on. He should stay with it. I don't know where he's gone. He's literally ball watching, and like you look at Ødegaard in just oceans of space now. Saka's gone. He's gone past Dallas, and now it comes down to a case of can they finish it off? And in the end, you know, he can.
Is it a question of basics for you, Steve?
Absolutely, absolutely. When you see the problems Leeds have got, you have to be difficult to beat. I said before the game, you can get 11 men off the street, put them in a shape, get the ball, kick it, defend for their lives. Leeds have not done that. They've just gone, let's go toe-to-toe with Arsenal. They're nowhere near good enough.